What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back, guys, to a brand new video. It is Pokestocks here. In this episode, we're going to be going over weekly singles that you should be looking into investing and picking up during this quote-unquote crashing market correction, market cool-off, whatever you want to describe it as. If you feel free to join the Discord down below, we are on the road to 1,200 members. And remember, none of this is financial advice. Let's dive right into this, guys. So I want to start off with my top hit from last week, and I'm going to include it into this week's video, the Genesect V from Fusion Strike. Fusion Strike is hands down one of the biggest sets from Sword and Shield. As a lot of you know, it exploded during the earlier this year, $1,000 booster box. Yet this card, if we zoom out in the past year, has only been up 133%. So much potential still in this card. It's currently up 13%, and the main reason, guys, why I'm bringing this card up is because if we look at the Genesect from Black Bolt, it's 2 times more expensive, but Fusion Strike is such a quote-unquote better set. So what's going on here? So that's what I'm just trying to say here, guys, is that the price gap between Fusion Strike and Black Bolt is tremendously different, and there are still a good plays to pick up from the Sword and Shield era. So I think that Fusion Strike V is a very, very good pickup right now in the current market. Next up, we have En's Reshiram compared with Bulbasaur and Eevee. All of these are seeing massive tanks right now in the market. These all did peak nearly $50, almost all of them, and they just fell. So that's what's going on with these EVs right now, guys. Not these EVs, these promo cards. This one is from the Journey Together Enhanced Booster Box. This one is from the Mega Evolution Enhanced Booster Box, and this is from the Prismatic Super Premium Collection. Now, out of all of these, which one really sticks out to me that you should be picking up? Well, realistically speaking, this one right here is honestly still super brand new. This is from Mega Evolution Enhanced Booster Boxes. We are more than destined to have a reprint of these in the near future, so I'd probably pass on this. Only bring this one up because of the crash, but I think picking up the En's Reshiram, even though Journey Together is going to have a booster box reprint, but I think the lowest these are probably going to go is $20. So maybe if the Bulbasaur hits 20, maybe if the Eevee hits $30, which we're getting very, very close to doing, but just to pick it up at the floor levels, guys. Keep that in mind. Now, here's my only thing with this card right here. As this is from an SPC, this makes it a little bit more unique and gives me a little bit more of a twist to it. I do see the potential in this card 1000%. If we look at all the SPC other promos cards, guys, right, like that freaking Mewtwo was a $1 card at one point. Now it's like a $40 card from the 151 UPC. Not saying that's going to happen with the Eevee. Not saying the Eevee is going to hit $1, but theoretically speaking, SPC promos do very, very well. So take that for what you want. If we do take a broad look at this, we could see that these did hit an all-time low of around $15 to $20, and they spiked all the way up to $50, coming back down to $37. So I think these are going to continue to fall, so keep that in mind. Next up, we have the Houndoom from Battle Styles. Now, I think Houndoom has gotten its name shown in the Scarlet and Violet era. There are so many Houndoom cards. What is it? Is it they're like freaking Team Rockets? I believe it's in Destin Rivals, if I remember this correctly. Where is it? Is it in Destin? Yeah, there we go. We got Team Rockets Houndoom. We got so many Houndoom cards, really, in Scarlet and Violet. I believe it's in another set, too. But Battle Styles, $20, gold card. I could see the potential here, and I think you guys can, too. If we take a past year look, these did peak at around 24, coming back all the way down to around 18, picking up again in value to around $21. Now, here's one thing, and I'm going to make this pretty clear. I'm still a big believer in Sword and Shield. I think Sword and Shield is definitely the safer route to protect you from the quote-unquote crash. If you want to be protected from Hyper Modern getting reprinted, restocked everywhere, then picking up a lot of the older Sword and Shield is definitely a safe play. And that's where I want to include this Houndoom. It's really interesting how this Houndoom compared to Team Rocket's Houndoom is literally the same price, but this Houndoom is like 3 years older than that. Do you get what I'm saying? Next up, guys, we do have Ceruledge. Now, here's... okay, I'm sorry I said that name wrong. I'm just going to call it Sewage because I do not know how to pronounce this. I effing love this card. I honestly have no too much idea about this Pokemon, realistically, but the artwork on this is so beautiful. However, $140, a little bit pricey, guys, which is why I found Sewage at around $20 from Surging Sparks. This card is beautiful, and there's one thing in the Pokemon market that we have to agree on. Besides all the money, besides all of that fun stuff, there's definitely, guys, one thing. The artwork of cards can totally carry, and this card gives that vibe to me. If we look at the past year, it's down 40%. This was a $50 card, and I would probably pay $50 for it because the artwork is beautiful. And I think that's exactly what we're going to see in the near future happen again, is that this card is going to gain some really, really good value, and it's going to pick up that price point. If you look at the past year from the Prismatic Evolutions one, this one did peak at almost $250, guys. $250, man. Came all the way down to 90, and now we're at 140 again. So there's obviously a lot of demand for this card, and I think picking up the Surging Sparks one is probably the best play right now in the market. Next up, we have Chansey. This is from the Twilight Masquerade set. If we zoom out in the past year, this was a $5 card, $8 card, pumped to around 30, 18, now pumped to 50. We're back down to around 37. Now, I really do like this card because of the artwork. One thing that obviously sticks out to me, and probably you, is the Snorlax, the Psyduck, the Pea Shooter, and obviously the Chansey as well, and the Pokeball. It just gives a very clean artwork, guys. This gives 151 vibes. It really does, right? We got the Snorlax, the Psyduck. It's a beautiful card all in between, and I could easily see that this card is going to carry Twilight in the near future. Again, I love the artwork. I love the synergy, how all of these... Oh my god, dude, I didn't even see the Ditto, bro. I did not even see the Ditto. Yeah, this card has a lot of potential, guys. I could totally see it. Next up, we have Morty's Conviction from Temporal Forces. Now, this card right here has been neutral this entire month. If we look at the past year, it peaked at around $60, we'll call it. Dropped all the way down to 35. Right now, we're picking up to around 43. So some growth, up 26%, but we still are in that medium line right now. Obviously, the main reason why people love this card is because of the Gengar, and I cannot deny it. It's a beautiful card. What's my profile picture, guys? It is a Gengar. I love Gengar. I might have a little of a bias, but honestly speaking, I love how the artwork just blends in. The scarf with the trainer is purple. The freaking Gengar, the shadows, the tile is purple. It's such a great card. And I also want to add in the Gengar EX as well from this set, which is currently down at 6% this past month, up 73% in the past 3 months. We are practically passing an all-time high, coming down a little bit. But I do think, guys, that a lot of these cards are going to carry these sets. So that's one thing to keep in mind if you're going to be investing into a lot of these singles, is really just look at the artworks, right? Really look what sticks out. The Chansey, I love this. The first thing that I personally see when I look at this card is the Snorlax. The Snorlax just is like the main thing right here, right? The Morty's Conviction, the Gengar. So it's like looking at the chase cards. What do these cards offer? Same thing. What I want to talk about, the Penny. I love this. I actually talked about this last week, and surprisingly enough, it exploded. I believe when I was talking about this card, it was like $20, and now we are currently at $27. We can see a great buy volume surge, 69 items sold at $18.50. And again, same formula here, guys. What's one abstract thing that's making this card stick out? The Umbreon, the Eevee, the Pikachu. I mean, not the Pikachu, oh my god, the Pokeball. So these are all great effects and great features added to this Pokemon. I really do respect this card, and I can obviously see it going higher and higher. I'm going to be honest, guys, I would not be surprised if this becomes a $40, $50 card, just because the Umbreon is literally right and centered with this. Next up, we have Iron Jugulis. I know I said that wrong. Please forgive me. I'm not good with my pronunciation. The only reason I added this card in, guys, and there's not too much on why I added it in, it's just the solid fact that this card is vibes, bro. This is vibes. Like, I love this. It's neon, it's a galaxy type, the stars, the neon lights, the city vibes. I love this. This is just a personal favorite. I always include one of these in my videos, just like an artwork type card. Ooh, and this is peak, guys. This is peak. I don't know if the potential here is great, but I could obviously see something getting played here. If we look at the past year, this did have an all-time high at around $15, so we are definitely down significantly from where we once were. So this might be a great pickup for a lot of you. Calling it really at its floor right now, so a lot of potential here. Next up, Mr. Mime from 151. Now, here's one thing that I find kind of interesting. Doing my research, this is the cheapest illustration rare from 151. Just double check to make sure I'm not losing my mind. If we go ahead and go to cards, making sure I'm going crazy. Yeah, so Mr. Mime is going to be the cheapest illustration rare. And I'm only adding this in because if you guys want to pick up 151, I know it's getting very expensive. There are still plays like this Mr. Mime. Of course, Mr. Mime is not the greatest Pokemon, but the artwork here is really cool. And I can easily see the potential for this card being put right here. We are getting pretty close to the end of this video. Excuse me. Blush, I gotta say blush you if you made it this far in the video. Thanks. We're going to be bringing the Gardevoir EX from Scarlet and Violet base. Hear me out on this. Scarlet and Violet base is a very underrated set in terms of the pricing. The pricing comes down to a big thing, right? Even though a set could be really bad, if the pricing is very, very cheap, then a lot of people will buy into it. And I think that this Gardevoir is pretty cheap at around $60 for a near mint. You guys have to keep in mind and know that the Gardevoir for Baldean Fates, the Gardevoir from Mega Evolution, there are so many Gardevoirs now in the market that I'm pretty surprised that this one has not really gained that substantial value. Of course it has, but it's not doing well this month. We're calling it pretty neutral. So if you want to pick this up, I think right now is a great play. Also, this is from Scarlet and Violet base, so it's a very, very old set at this point, and I can easily see the potential here growing very, very strongly. Now, that's going to wrap it up, guys, for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.